Ayo.
125,000. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
100th episode. I don't know.
You guys, what's up? It's Erin.
And Nicole, and this is Dude, That's Fucked Up, the 100th episode.
Oh my God, I can't believe we made it.
Oh my God. Are you celebrating in any way right now?
No.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure. I'm psyched. I'm stoked. I
you
don't have like a drink or
wine?
anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's only noon, so.
I know. Yeah, I went and got a really fancy coffee, and I am feeling perky.
I already had coffee this morning, so I'm like, well, I don't know what and I guess I could have made myself like a mimosa or something, but I didn't think about it.
A breakfast cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm having an Italian sparkling mineral water.
You know what? That's going to put some pep in your step, too. Why not? It's got the bubbles.
Get those bubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been psyched about this all day.
Yeah.
Or for weeks. I can't believe we made it. All year so far.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe it. What I didn't even... until we got into, the 90s of our episodes, it didn't even, I wasn't even, we're anywhere close to hundreds.
I know. It's so crazy to think that, I don't know. I thought we did a lot of episodes when we hit our 50th episode.
Me too.
It's just, consistency, man.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, my child's crying.
Oh, that's all right. Daddy, take care of the baby.
And... I don't know what's happening right now.
People are throwing cups.
Yeah, things are happening. Yeah, no, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Consistency, man.
I can't
doing
believe
it.
We're doing it. We've done it. We did it.
You guys, what a time. What a ride.
We've done this 100 times, but technically more because there were some times that we messed things up. Well, a couple times we got too drunk in the beginning.
Yeah. When we first started, it was a lot of, well, for me at least, I drank a lot to calm my nerves because I mean, in the beginning I was like, nobody's listening to this.
Yeah.
So who fucking cares? And it was also nerves, but now I'm I still don't really, I've said it before a million times, I still don't really, it's hard to grasp that people listen to this.
I know.
I don't know. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us and listening for 100 episodes,
oh
you
my
guys.
gosh, thank you.
It's crazy.
And I guess as a payback to you all to show appreciation for all of you, we are doing an episode based on what you, the listeners, voted for.
Yes.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, we put a few options up. First we gathered, we crowdsourced some suggestions, and then we put up the most popular topics, and then everybody voted, and this is what we came up with.
Oh my God!
This is what the result was. Is this episode?
Are we just gonna get right into it, or do you have business or a fucked up thing for the week?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
I think we should just get into it.
Let's get into it.
We don't need to keep anybody waiting. This is, you're here for the content. Or maybe just you're here for us.
Yeah.
We're here for you, but let's do this thing.
Yeah. Oh, good.
All right. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm on board 100% for the 100th episode, bitch.
Whoop, whoop. For old time's sake.
Yeah.
Whoop it out.
Oh.
Well, that's not to say that this is about juggalos. Far from it.
Yeah.
This is much more classy. We're talking today about Catherine the Great and
Holy
her
shit.
supposed sordid sex life, which I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, you know what? She was doing things back then. For back then, I guess she was doing things.
She was doing things. I would say she was ahead of her time.
I would say that. You know what? I would also say.
What?
I would say in her time, for her specifically, what a time to be alive.
That's right. She was, if not pretty good, she was pretty great. And we're going to, I think we're going to see why she was called Catherine the Great.
Was she called Catherine the Goat?
I would.
I would go as far as to say she was Catherine the Goat. Have any other Catherine since been as great?
I don't think so.
I doubt it. I really
highly doubt it. Yeah. Well, she was in Russia, first of all. She was the Grand Tsarina of Russia.
The ruler of Russia. The Empress of Russia.
Yes, at the tail end of the 1700s.
Yeah. And she was like so good at what she did. It was the fucking golden age of Russia.
Yeah, it came about because of her.
Yeah. It wasn't the fucking bronze or silver, bitch. No.
No.
She brought home the gold. She was doing it, man. She was getting tens in all the floor exercises. Tens across the board.
Well, it wasn't actually Russian. She was German.
Yeah, true that.
As many like rulers of the time were all like, it was all geopolitical, like marriages for, different reasons and for aligning different countries. Yeah. And so I think her parents were in, I guess, what is modern day Poland?
Yeah, but what was Prussia?
Prussia at the time.
But they were German. Yeah. So, you know what? It's a whole big thing. But yeah, it was all like strategic business moves. Like, her dad made a prince somewhere there, and there she was.
Yeah. Yeah, and there she was. She's born in 1729. Poop, on the scene.
Blip. All of a sudden, she was a blip on the radar.
Yeah, and her birth name is Sophie.
Yeah. Oh, which, listen.
That's not, I don't think that's very regal.
No, and
no offense to the name Sophie, but
no, yeah, Sophie's fine, but it's Sophie the Great. I don't think so. Sophie the Giraffe, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, Sophie. Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's a baby toy.
That's a little bit more appropriate. Yeah. No. When I think of Sophie, I think of Sophie's Choice, which isn't what you want.
But no one wants that. That's
no
bad.
one wants that. You don't. It's very bad.
If you have a Sophie's Choice, you're in a real tight spot.
Yeah. But Catherine has more gravitas, I think.
Well, yeah, she was Sophie von Anhalt-Zerbst. Zerbst?
Zerbst.
It sounds like I'm putting on a hoodie.
It sounds like a dessert.
Nothing for me except Zerbst.
Can I get some of the mango Zerbst? Thank you. Or like a candy.
Is there raisins in your Zerbst? Oh, I'll pass.
No, thank you. I'm not a raisins Zerbst person.
Can I eat around them, or are they like really in there?
Are they like baked in? Okay, thanks. I'm good. Yeah, so she was a princess, though.
Yeah.
Because her dad was like ruling in Prussia.
Yeah, that was good because back then you want if you were royalty or kind of like
you're training to be considered to be royalty.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in the like upper echelons and you're like, I could possibly be the next bachelorette for, for a potential king, prince, whatever.
Listen, you own a couple gowns. You definitely own like elbow length gloves.
Yeah. You know how to play some sort of musical instrument.
Yep. You were taught at some point to know how to hold in your queefs because a lady doesn't toot or queef.
No toots, no quiffs, no toots.
No. And you know Which dinner plate is yours?
Yeah, the forks, the spoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we would never be marriage material back then.
No. I did cotillion in, I guess I was in elementary school.
It's so weird.
It was weird. I just remember eating a chocolate chip cookie and and then I had to.
And they're like, don't eat it like that.
Yeah.
They're like, this is how you eat a chocolate chip cookie. You find the edge that has a chip closest to it. You start with that. I don't know.
No, they're like, that is the wrong fork. That is not your cookie fork. And I was like, what's a cookie fork?
But don't they teach you how to dance with a partner and stuff? And
it was very nerve-wracking.
It's very Southern or something.
Yeah.
To me. It's weird.
I just remember having a crush on a kid that was I think I was in 5th grade and he was in 6th grade. And I think I asked him to dance and he had to dance with me. You're not allowed to say no in cotillion. You have to Because
chivalry.
Yeah. But I asked him, I think. And he danced with me, and it was real swoon. Yeah.
Good for you, dude. Get that.
Yeah, but he was probably this weird little kid with her brushed out frizzy curls.
You're a regular Catherine the Great. Just taking what you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she's a princess in training. She's holding in her farts. She's doing everything right. Her mom was a very well-trained courtier, I guess. And so at the time, the Empress of Russia was Elizabeth, who, bad bitch, a bad bitch alert, our
Whoop,
first
whoop.
bad bitch on the scene.
Whoop whoop, bad bitch. Whoop whoop.
And so it was her son or grandson, right?
It was her nephew.
No, her nephew. Sorry.
That's okay.
Who was the next in line for the throne?
Yeah, because she was currently the ruler, but then she didn't have any heirs. But so it would go to her nephew, Peter the Third.
Yeah.
And she was looking for a partner for him.
Yeah, and she actually so Sophie, soon to be Catherine the Great, her mom was on the scene trying to ingratiate herself, and she, Elizabeth hated her mom.
Oh my god.
She hated her. I think she kind of kicked her out of the court scene. But she knew that she had a daughter, Sophie, who is who would be a good match. So even though she hated her mom, she was bring her little girl in here. Let's see what she's all about.
Yeah.
And she comes to court and she's she fucking slays.
Oh my god. I feel it feels very pageanty to me.
Yes.
Elizabeth's the judge. And then Sophie's mom is the stage mom. And then it's oh, you know what? I'm going to deal with you because I want to see what your girl is able to bring to the stage.
She was snatching all those wigs and just she's sickening everybody. She's just gagged. Yeah. She tried really hard to make it in the court and impress people. She didn't know Russian when she first got there, and she would just practice all the time. She'd wake up in the middle of the night and practice, and she gave herself pneumonia.
Oh my god. But you know what? That was her choice. It was Sophie's choice.
It was Sophie's choice. She also when she was almost dying of pneumonia, she was also in the process of converting religions to the Orthodox whatever shit they had going on in Russia. I don't know.
Yeah. Russia, it's Russian Orthodox Christianity.
Yeah. And she was on her deathbed, and her parents were you should you do your confession to your whatever our religion is, and she's no. Even as she's delirious, has the wherewithal to be bring me my Orthodox priest.
Smart. That's smart. That's extra points.
So she's not the GOAT for no reason. She already was training up in this shit, and she survived, obviously. And so Elizabeth's yeah, she's the one. Let's get it going.
Yeah. But let's take a tiny little detour quickly and just talk about Peter the Third, who was the grandson of Peter the Great. Everyone thinks they're really great.
Yeah,
obviously.
apparently.
I mean,
especially in Russia, they're like, everybody's great.
Yeah. You come from like the royal bloodline, you great. Everyone's great. Even though
Everyone's great.
No. This guy was like very just whatever. He we will
Peter
find
the
out.
milk toast.
Yeah, Peter the milk toast. Peter the milkiest milk toast. First of all, he was very pale and thin. It's like if Ichabod Crane had a baby with that like child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You know, the one that's like candy sweets. Candy.
So creepy.
Yeah, but that's what he looks like. In a George Washington wig, and it's like very disturbing. Look him up. It's like he's very weird. But anyway, and I'm not just saying he looked weird. He was not smart or anything.
Yeah.
We'll find out later. His like ruling prowess non-existent. It's a 0 on the radar.
He just happened to be born into this family, and they were like, oh, I guess he's the next in line.
Yeah, they were like, well,
he's a dude,
yeah.
I guess.
They're
Yeah,
like, we feel too bad to like kill him and like give it to someone else because he's not that bad, but like he's not good.
He's
And
not good.
Not great.
He's definitely not great. Not following in his grandfather's footsteps at all. He looked like the prince from Beauty and the Beast when he becomes human again, except worse.
Except
with
what?
100% more fart face.
And like the body of Powder.
Yeah,
from the movie Powder.
Good. Yeah.
Ew, he does look like that guy, but with more fart face and more Benjamin Franklin hair.
Yeah.
Or George Washington,
right.
anyone.
Like he was already balding when he was like 13.
Not that he could help that, but like, it
also,
wasn't a good look on him. Honestly.
But he was also a dick, so
Yeah,
which we'll talk about later.
But also buy a better wig. Aren't you royalty?
He was like the Stephen Miller of the court. Painting on his hair and everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's like fucking spray hair.
He sucked.
Yeah.
We'll stop shitting on him, but he sucked hard.
Yeah, but
Sophie, man, she still was like, pick me.
She was like #1 contestant, and it didn't even matter to him. It was all about what Empress Elizabeth wanted, and she was like, I want Sophie. Let's bring her in. You have to marry her. I like her, and we don't care what you think. So he's like, all right.
Yeah.
Which
respect, you know?
Yeah, respect. I mean, hey, that's how it worked. And Sophie's 16 at this point, and she still knows what's up.
Yeah. She was doing it.
Yeah. Oh, this is where she changed her name. When they got married. Or when she like converted and they got married.
Yeah, she converts to the Orthodox Christianity.
Yeah.
And to marry him and it be like all copacetic and together. Mm-hmm. And then they get married and it sucked.
Yeah, it was not a good marriage.
No.
But at least she's Catherine now.
Yeah, so that's when she changes her name and she's like she's in it. She's a princess. Mm-hmm. She's like doing it.
Yeah.
They, I guess, didn't even, I don't know. There's a lot of rumors about like their marriage and like sex life.
Yeah. I think, well, one of the rumors is that they never, he couldn't consummate it.
Yeah.
Which, that's a bummer. But also, there's other rumors that he was unable to like give her a child.
Like he was infertile. Like
infertile.
He was,
Yeah.
Because she sure wasn't. She had many children.
I think she had 4.
Yeah.
Total. But yeah, she was fertile. But really, her only job at this point was to like give an heir to the throne, and it wasn't happening. But,
yeah, and so Elizabeth was still alive at this time.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Listen, this is your only job. Like, figure it out." And she knew that they were both really unhappy, and it seems like she gave them kind of permission to both like have extramarital affairs.
Oh.
Yeah, is what it sounds like.
Oh.
And I mean, it wouldn't be surprising for this time.
No.
Yeah. But like, so there's a lot of uncertainty whether the first child Catherine had was actually Peter's.
Yeah. Or was it her first lovers?
First lover.
First lover? His name was Sergei Saltykov, but that sounds like salty cock, and I like that better.
Cool. I like it. Da, darling.
Da. Oh God, this is like all I can think about was the Americans the whole time.
I know, right?
Because I'm also watching it simultaneously.
So good.
Anyway, yeah, it's rumored, and I think maybe she kind of like hinted at this in a lot of her like diaries and journals or whatever she kept.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause she wrote a lot about her own life before she died, and I think she kind of like alluded to her first son Paul being salty cocks.
Yeah, she got that Sergey DNA and made that baby. But I love that she named him Paul.
Yeah, he's just Paul.
Oh
yeah, have you met my son Paul?
Like, nothing wrong with the name Paul. It's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah, it's just whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Catherine and Sergey and Paul.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of her lovers had really great names.
Mm-hmm.
And very Russian names.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so Paul's born 1754, and then she gets another lover. Mm-hmm. And his name, I love his name.
Oh, yeah.
Stanislaus Poniatowski.
Poniatowski.
Woo!
I just liked coming up with weird names. Yeah, he was likely the birth father of her daughter, who only lived like for 2 years, and I think she died. But well, she did.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how, but
yeah, little kids sometimes just didn't make it. Like, they got sick and died really easily back then.
Yeah.
Which is so sad.
Yeah, it is sad. And that was like a hidden kid too. I don't think people knew that she had that kid.
Yeah, because it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're boning Stanislaus.
Yeah.
And not your husband.
yeah, that's true. And Stanislaus is like the first man who she would like later set up as a strategic partner. She would later make him one of the last monarchs of the Polish-Lithuanian territory, and like she just basically put him there. She
instilled him as
I was gonna somehow make a joke about our election and how Russia influenced it, but I couldn't work it out. So, but just imagine like placeholder. I made one. It's funny. Good.
Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah, but we will come to see that she is very good at that. I feel like she was like a very strategic ruler because she was able to see like, and also. Okay, I feel like she was a very modern in the sense that she was like, you know what? We have this thing going on. It's fine. I'm going to end it on a high note. And also, I'm going to give you some shit. Some of it might be money. Some of it might be art. Some, like, that's worth stuff. Some of it might be land, and you might rule that land.
Yeah. Let's just be adults about this.
Yeah.
Let's just make it happen. It's fine. I'm not going to behead you like fucking Henry VIII piece of shit. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be a fucking cool ass bitch and just like on to like thank you next, basically.
Yeah, she thank you nexted everyone, and it was fabulous. And you know what? She like, and also they were thank you nexting her because they were like, great, you know what? I'm going to take this. And if you need an ally, I'm your man. And she was like, I appreciate that. It was all very adult.
Very adult, very respectful. Mm-hmm. Like, people got what they wanted and moved on. Yeah. And it was cool.
Oh my God.
For the most part.
Now that I think about it, Henry VIII was like a sociopath and like the original Jeffrey Dahmer or something because he just hated women.
He didn't eat people. He was just like the prototypical toxic masculinity mascot.
Yeah. Mascot. Well, but he's just like, oh, I have to kill you. It's like, no, you don't. She's a woman. She has no rights in this era. You could just let her go and she could just like live a normal life. But
he just wanted to exert that much power and be like,
oh, I meant
fuck that guy.
Wait, Jeffrey Dahmer. Who's the one that didn't eat people? Who's Ted Bundy? Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's either way.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, I was going to say Jeffrey Dahmer didn't like women in that way
wrong
either.
Reference. Sorry, everyone. I'm a little hopped up on this coffee I got this morning. It is wild. I also ate some French toast right before this, so I've had a lot of sugar this morning.
Just pure sugar coursing through your veins.
I'm going to crash real hard in about 10 minutes, so beware.
Tight. Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Well, so there's her and Peter are, not doing sex. Like, she has her lovers. At this point in time, she's doing her own thing. They're hanging out at court. But then Empress Elizabeth dies in 1762. And so that means they ascend to the throne. So
yeah,
it's like they're in the big leagues now.
Showtime. It's showtime.
Showtime. Yeah. And I feel like she was probably like, cool, tight, let's get this going. Let's, she had cultivated tons of good relationships, not just with like her lovers.
Right.
But like I'm sure with other people too.
Yeah.
And which will become pretty obvious very soon. Peter not only sucks like as a person, but also as a ruler.
He not only sucks like in the way he looks and dresses and like styles himself and like carries himself, but also like at his job.
Yeah, he's just very bad at it. He's like in his own little bubble, and he makes friends with very like stupid people politically.
Yeah.
Where it's like not beneficial. It's just like, I don't know what he was doing.
He's like new money. He's like when people become new money and they're just like really trash and they attract all the wrong people that are just like looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "I'm going to go on vacation."
Yeah. He's like, it's so stressful. I got to get out of here. And she's like, all right, bye. Go on your fucking dumb vacation, you little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So he leaves town, and while he's out of town, she fucking takes over.
Yeah.
Like, she performs a bloodless coup.
Dude.
Which is what you want.
That is the best kind of coup, because there's no blood. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, until then. But it was pretty PG. I mean, he
just left town, and she was like, "Hey, what's up to like all these military dudes?" And all of her, she had several lovers. I had several lovers by this time.
Yeah. And
they were all on good terms, pretty much. Yeah. And so she's just like, "Hey guys, what's up? Let's like just take over this whole shit." And they're like, "Yep, cool."
Yeah.
And has the military backing her. She's like, "Hey guys, let's do this." And they're like, Yep, Peter sucks, let's go.
Yeah.
And they arrest him, and she's the new ruler. That basically is what happened.
It is crazy that went down, but also nobody liked that guy. So it's like, I could see.
Yeah.
I could see how it happened.
Yeah, I could see it.
He died a few days later. We don't know if it's unrelated or what. I'm guessing it's related.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is, because one of the main dudes that helped her with the coup, it was his brother that killed him.
Yeah,
apparently, supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. It was never proven in a court of law. No one ever said anything about it. It was kind of like a mob hit. Like, we all know who did it.
Yeah. And it's like, did she order it? Meh, we don't know. Because she never followed up on it.
Yeah.
Because then she was the ruler, and who cares?
And no, she was in charge, and you're not supposed to ask her that. So
yeah. So on to the next phase of time.
Oh my God. Well, a key player in the coup was this man, Grigory Orlov, or Grigory Orgy. Ooh. I don't know. I'm running out of them. They don't go well from here. But
Orlova.
Oh, good. Grigory Orlov, huh?
Orlov. Yeah.
He was one of her lovers. And he was instrumental in this coup. And actually, she would later give birth to his son. So she had like this guy implanted in her, army of people that she could trust, and they helped her execute things. And actually, she figured out very quickly that dudes were better to her if she didn't marry them and relinquish any of her power, because
Right.
obviously she'd have to share it. So she just was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start like dating, sleeping with these dudes, having them in my court, giving them positions of small power.
Yeah.
And keeping them happy with like gifts and rubles and all these things, and let's just see how that goes. And it was very smart.
Well, and she was able to see like 10 steps ahead all the time. Like she was that smart. And she would never allow anybody to get too big for their britches either, which is like a thing that our men are want to do during this time. Like, so, but she was always able to keep whoever was ambitious or whatever at bay with, like you said, like gifts and whatever. So she was really, really smart about everything. Very strategic.
Because don't think that they weren't like asking her to marry them. Of course, they probably all wanted to be the emperor, like that's of course. But she was like, I think
let's just like, can we just like fuck and hang out, and like I'll just like give you some land over here. Yeah, just be cool. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm busy and I don't know that would work out, and like I have these things going on, and also I'm seeing these other dudes. So
like it's a really stressful time for me right now. I don't think I'm ready to like get married right now. So yeah, I just kind of want to date around a little bit. Good for her.
Yeah.
Why do you think, though, Elizabeth I didn't get married and stayed the quote-unquote virgin queen? Yeah. Like, she, like, knew as soon as, I mean, her dad was Henry VIII. She watched him murder her mom.
Women. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, dude, this is what a man wants to do, is, like, when he gets in power, he just, like, will murder. He'll just do the worst things.
Yeah.
And because I'm a woman, like, as soon as I let a dude in like that, he's going to run over me. And so that's why she ruled as long as she did.
Yeah.
Like, she was the longest ruling monarch up until Elizabeth II.
Oh, my God.
So, and the same thing can be said for Catherine. Mm-hmm. Catherine was the longest ruling monarch in Russia's history.
Wow. You know what? She knew what she was doing.
Yeah. So, that being said, she never married any of these dudes.
Good for her.
Good for her. Mm-hmm. But that's where all this stuff kind of like comes from, is the fact that she just did whatever she wanted. Like, if a man did this, like, nobody would have said shit.
They all did it, and no one talks about it.
Men did do this, and they just would, they would get married, though, because they didn't have to worry about their wives overthrowing them or killing them or whatever.
They'd get married, and then when they found another one they liked, when they couldn't get divorced, they would start new religions that allowed them to get remarried.
That's right.
And that shit's crazy.
Yeah. They would just go really all in on it. Yeah. So, but so that's where all this kind of weird gossip comes from, though. These urban legends about Catherine the Great.
Yeah.
Are fueled by the fact that she kind of behaved in this unwomanly manner, I guess, at the time. And I guess even still to this day, like, people would look at this and be like, whoa, she just, like, did whatever she wanted. And I don't know, it's kind of crazy.
It's so crazy and rude. And then I was, like, trying to think of, like, today what we would say about people, and I was like, oh, like, she couldn't have had more lovers than, because she only had 12.
Yeah, like, all the rumors are like, oh, she fucked a different dude every night or whatever, or had more than 22 lovers in her lifetime. Maybe that's true, but but
that's her fucking business.
Yeah. Who cares?
And if she didn't write about them, then it's just speculation. But also, it made me think of how we treat, like, current day celebrities. And I was like, 12 is not that many. And I bet Gwyneth Paltrow, the OGGoop.com, has had...
Who farts jade eggs out of her coochie.
Dude, who's fucking sticking jade eggs and kegeling that shit up her puss because she likes to get down with dudes. Good for her.
Yeah.
You know what? Celebrate her. No one's talking about, you know, what a sloppy horse she is or whatever. You know, it's like, that shit's crazy. And you know what? I was like, how many men has Gwyneth Paltrow been rumored to date? And I Googled it. And, okay, this is not to say that she's slutty or anything, but I just want to, like, let everyone know that in this day and age, people are paying attention to who people date, but they're not necessarily adding it up. But let me just remind everyone, she's dated Ben Affleck, Brad Pitt. She married Chris Martin of Coldplay. That's her baby daddy. She just married that new guy, Brad. I don't know why I thought this was funny. His name is Brad Falchuk. I put Brad Chalfuck. That's funny.
That is funny.
She was rumored to date Mark Wahlberg. She dated Robert Sean Leonard, who is very milquetoasty and the most...
Who is that?
You would recognize him if you saw him. He's just like kind of a sad sack looking guy.
Okay.
Scott Speedman, Luke Wilson, Bryan Adams, your favorite. Oh my God.
I don't know that he's my fave. Okay.
He's in your favorite movie, the soundtrack. James Purefoy and Donovan Light Jr., who I don't know who he is, but anyway, she had 11 that I found on this list, which was very close. And I just want to say, see, everyone mind your damn fucking business.
That's right. Don't hate Gwyneth Paltrow because she's like dated a bunch of dudes. Hate her because she's hawking fucking
Yeah.
bullshit.
Essential vag oils and fucking...
Crystals for your cooter. I don't know.
P.S. Her dating history has some fine men on it.
Good looking dudes on it.
I hope she fucked all those dudes.
I hope so too. I hope she fucked more than that. Yeah,
me too.
She's good.
Yeah, this isn't even talking about like her not famous self. Like we don't know who she dated before when she was famous.
That's right.
So
shit.
You know what? Everybody,
good
calm
for her.
Down. Good for her.
Yeah, it's a good comparison. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter.
No.
Back to Catherine though. She's let's like run through some more of her lovers.
Yeah.
There was Grigory Alexandrovich Potemkin.
Potemkin.
Potemkin. I don't know.
Potemkin.
Plumpkin.
Potemkin. Wait.
Potemkin.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was cool. He sounded cool. Mm-hmm. I think he was one of her favorites.
Yeah, he was. He also served her during the coup. And he.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I'm trying to be gross. It worked. I call him the one-eyed snake because I couldn't think of anything. Yeah. Potemkin. But yeah, they were lovers for a long time. Also, he lost his left eye at some point, so he only had one eye. And a one-eyed snake is also a dick. So
good one. You did it.
Well, I can retire now. 100 episodes done.
This is over, guys. Bye.
We're done. It only goes downhill from here. Yeah. So he was super chill because everyone on her fuck list was. He actually helped her when she kind of got bored with him, and she was like, "Yeah, like you don't really do it for me anymore, but we're friends, and like I want you to still be chill with me."
Like we obviously like we don't like have sex anymore.
Yeah.
Like you go do your thing, I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
Like very amicable.
Yeah, but like let's still be friends and like hang out sometimes and have a good laugh together and like and maybe
drink
like a
some
drink.
Wine. Yeah.
Or like vodka.
Vodka.
And so he actually is rumored, I don't know if this is true, but he was rumored to have picked out her next lover candidates. So he would find the dudes with like the hottest abs who were like the most hottest dudes and were also like really chill bros. And he'd be like, "Oh, like these are my buddies, this is Catherine. See what you guys think." He was like bacheloretting her. He was like finding candidates for her. And then she'd meet him and be like, "Yeah, no, I don't know." And he was like the Chris Harrison.
I was going to say, he facilitated the rose ceremony for her.
He totally did. And it was great because he found her, Alexander Dmitriev. Yeah, Alexander Dmitriev Mamonov and Nicholas Alexander Suk. Suckin' now.
Suckin' now.
A burn out. A burn out.
Oh my God, dude.
Who sings that?
I don't know.
Got that sweet taste
in my mouth. Okay. Oh my God, dude. How did we get that song from the most Russian-ass name of all time?
Sukin.
His last name is spelled S-U-K, so that's how we got there.
Yeah. Just if you guys need a little behind the scenes. Also, that wasn't planned.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, so, yeah, he was definitely like Chris Harrison.
He was like her gigolo.
Yeah, he's just a gigolo. Also, it was rumored that they married at some point, her and the one-eyed snake, Potemkin. But, who's Mandy Potemkin? Potemkin.
Patinkin? Mandy Patinkin?
He's cool.
He's cool.
He'd be good in this role.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows if they actually did marry. It was like he was a class below her. I forget what that kind of marriage is called.
A left-hand marriage.
A left-hand marriage, yeah. But, like, who's to say?
It's probably not true. I feel like historians have, like, really dug through her diaries and stuff, and they found, like, dates that could have been their wedding, but, like, none of them can agree, and there's too many to be like, it's this. So it's kind of like, I think it's not true. She was too smart.
Yeah. Yeah, she would never.
No. And also, like, he would have, like, tried to get power or something. Like, let's be real. It didn't happen.
Yeah. Then another dude, I don't know how to say this first name. Is it Piotr?
Is it Piotr?
Piotr?
Like Peter almost, but it's like
Piotr? Piotr Zavadovsky. He kind of overlapped with Potemkin, with One-Eyed Snake. But he was kind of a little bitch, so he wasn't, like, into the fact that she was dating other dudes. So, she was like, bye.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Get out of here.
He's
I know. She's like,
I don't want you dating other people. Like, what? Am I not enough for you? And she's like, no, bye.
You're not all things to me all the time. Yeah. I need to have other things going on.
Yeah. Fuck off.
So he's out of the picture. Another dude, Ivan Rimsky-Korsakov. Cool. Yeah.
Ooh,
he's a musician.
Yeah, he was related to the Korsakov. The composer.
The composer, yeah.
He was like a distant relative. Yeah, he was a violinist.
Yeah, but he cheated on her, and she found out and was like, dude, why'd you do that? She was like, I'm not gonna, like, behead you like a dude would, but you gotta get out of here. You gotta go.
Yeah.
So he's out of the picture. Let's see, Prince Zubov.
Where'd he come from? He doesn't.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he sounds cool.
He was 40 years younger than her.
Oh, she was like, all I wanna do is zoob 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 and a Zubov.
Oh my God.
What?
That's good. It was really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but he was so young and, like, hot, and you know, she's at this point in time in her life, like, obviously, if somebody's 40 years younger than her, she's getting up there in age. So good for her.
Dude, she was probably like, I just, like, love how she just, like, owned it. Like, you know what? She's just like, I'm gonna be sexy and do sexy things. Ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Yeah, she's fucking Grand Tsarina.
Oh my God.
She's the empress.
Yeah. She is doing things.
Yeah, so all this to say, like we already said, like who cares? She dated all these dudes, but like people could not handle this.
Especially the last guy, because he was young. And they were like, oh, okay, like that's enough. You're old. That's ageist.
Yeah.
And they were just like, this is gross. You must be doing other gross things.
Yes, exactly. So all these rumors start flying around about her. And I mean, obviously, most of them come out after she dies.
Yeah.
Because, like, if any of these rumors started flying around while she was alive, like, I would say that would be when you would kill somebody.
Yeah. A little.
So she probably did do some freaky things, and that's cool. Like, whatever. No kink shaming.
You do you. She had a lot of lovers, so good for her.
But there is one rumor that's persisted over time that is so fucking rude and gross, and we're going to debunk that shit immediately because it's stupid. So she, like, was doing her own thing, and she liked dick. Who cares?
Yeah.
So one of these rumors went around that was, like, so, like out of control. Like, it was just, like, over the top that she was into fucking horses. And, like, it's so dumb. So the most persistent and shitty rumor about her was that she was killed by a horse that she was attempting to have sex with.
Oh my God.
So,
like, she doesn't have better things to do, honestly.
Like, come on. Nobody is doing that. It's just so dumb and over the top. So the story goes that she was, like, so into having sex and, like, dicks and all this that of course she had to go big or go home and, like, fuck a horse. So she, like, had a special, like, harness made up for the horse, and it broke, and the horse collapsed on her and killed her. And that was how she died. And that is not how she died. She died of a stroke, I think. So who cares?
Kind?
Yeah. You guys. She died of a clit stroke.
What an
so dumb.
awful burning way to go.
Oh, dear. So this is a dumb rumor, and it's so unoriginal because, okay, so it started in France because she was anti-revolution, like when the French Revolution was happening. That was like the tail end of her life, and she was like, I don't know about this revolution shit. I don't want that to happen to me. So of course she's anti-revolution.
Yeah.
But also she was a majorly accomplished equestrian, and she's a noblewoman. Like, she rode horses all the time. She loved her horses. So somebody in France gets the rumor started that that's how she died when she passes away. So then it just, like, takes on a life of its own and, like, gets into literary shit, and it's just garbage. So they did the same thing to Marie Antoinette when they were demonizing the monarchy before they overthrew the monarchy in France. This has been happening for ages.
Yeah.
So that, just put that one to rest.
Yeah.
It's a dumb fucking rumor. And then some other rumors about her death real quick. There was one rumor that she died while she was on her toilet seat.
Oh, she should have been in 2 weeks ago episode.
I know. I didn't realize this was a rumor. Saying that the toilet seat broke underneath her and she died from that.
What?
Stupid.
Well, probably because their toilets, like, went all down, like, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. And she would, I don't know.
She, like, got baby Jessica in there and, like,
fuck.
No one could get her out and she died.
Yeah. And then another toilet one is that she died because assassins had put spring-loaded blades in the toilet seat that activated when she sat down, almost like a mob hit, like where they put, like, a car bomb in somebody's car, but only this is like a toilet stabby situation.
God.
Yeah.
Just like, oh God, that would be awful. What a way to go. That would be bad.
Yeah, well, that's not how she died at all.
Yeah,
she didn't die in the toilet. She didn't die from getting fucked by a horse. She just died of a regular old clit stroke. Just kidding. It was just
a regular stroke.
Just a regular stroke.
Yeah.
And then another rumor about her freakiness, which who knows if this is true or not, but she had a lady in waiting that was essentially like her dick taste tester.
Oh. How do you get that job?
I don't know, but it's really rude, but it's also, it could be really cool if everybody's into it.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, she's fucking busy. She doesn't have time to be, like, fucking dudes that aren't good at it. Like, she's like, listen, shit or get off the pot. It's like she doesn't want to get a clit stroke. Maybe that lady was busy that day and she's like, yeah, I'll try out this new dude. And he just, like, rubbed her clit too hard.
And she's like, whoa, I need a dick taste tester.
Yeah.
I can't have this happen again.
Dude, yeah. She's like, this cannot be happening. So then she's like, listen,
Yes.
lady, my good handmaid. Literally a handmaid. Because she's like trying out hand jobs on random dudes in the court.
Her name was Countess Praskovaya Bruce. So that was her name. And
Bruce!
Bruce!
How was this dude, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce. Check out this guy's dick and let me know if it's cool.
Yeah.
But who knows if that's real or not.
And then she'd give him the stamp of a Brucel. She'd be like, this one's good.
She passes the Bruce test. Or he passes the Bruce test. So I like that one. I like that rumor, but
yeah, I like it.
Only if everybody's into it. Only if it's cool.
Oh, right. Not if like the girl was like basically like slave labor having to. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah,
but hopefully
not
she
cool,
was
not
into
cool.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so this is another legend. I think this might be true because there's like some evidence of it. So there's a lot of rumors about the furniture that she had in her palace. And so this came from the fact that during World War II, some German soldiers like came into one of her palaces and found this chair and this table that were very, very, very X-rated.
Was it like a sex swing?
No, it was just like, so, and they took pictures of it, so there is some like evidence that these things existed. It was basically, so the chair looks like a normal Baroque style piece of furniture. It's very beautiful, intricate chair or throne situation.
Yeah.
And it's like has all these intricate carvings, and you're like, look at it, you're like, oh, that's really cool chair. But then you look a little closer, and there's like dicks and vaginas and boobs all over it.
My God.
Like
Freaky.
it's very like it's not just like, oh, that's a dick, that's a boob. It's like a devil eating out a disembodied vagina, like a very like anatomical, like
what?
Anatomically correct vagina, yeah. And it's like a scary ass devil too. I'm like, whoa. It's very metal. And then like an angelic like head sucking a dick.
What?
Yeah, it is explicit. And then so that's the throne, and then but it's just like a thing that you sit in, and then there's all these things on it.
Oh, it's not like
there's not like a dildo like attached to it or anything.
Got it.
It's not like functional. It's just like
maybe it vibrated.
My fucking chair.
Maybe she had like a bumpy floor installed, and she'd make her servants like run her back and forth over it.
That'd be amazing. Oh my God.
It's like old school vibrator.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Who knows?
Yeah.
And then this table, it looks like a normal table, like a little round end table, but the legs are dicks holding up the round table, and they're like resting on a pair of titties instead of balls. It is like it's like I could not, in my wildest imagination, have like thought of this thing that an empress of Russia just has in her house.
And like commissioned.
Yeah,
like,
commissioned.
Right? Or someone had to know her well enough to be like, she would like this. Or
it's like you it's like somebody was like the first Spencer's like joke gift.
Oh,
they're like
gag gift.
Gab gift. Yeah, they like made her this like these like really fucking out of control, erotic looking furniture pieces. I don't know, man. There's pictures of him, but so what had happened was these German soldiers took the pictures of him. So there's pictures. Somebody recreated them, and they exist in the world again. Like a top furniture maker remade these things.
Where are they?
The originals, since during World War II, there was all kinds of crazy shit happening.
Yeah.
I think they were lost in a bombing or a fire or something. So,
but where's the replicas? Do you know?
The replicas are out there. I think somebody owns them.
We should find
They're like
them.
in a museum or something.
Oh, we should find them and go see them.
Speaking of museum, did you know that she started the Hermitage?
No.
The most, one of the most large art collections in the entire world.
Oh my God. She did good things. She didn't just have sexy rumors about her.
No.
Oh my gosh. I also am thinking, what if there was an apprentice to the table maker and it was just some teenager and he's like, I'm gonna put a dick for the table legs and then there's gonna be titties.
Yeah, and they're the dicks are very veiny too. It's not a joke.
God.
It's detailed shit. Yeah.
Damn, I gotta see these.
Yeah, this is going to be an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Ancillary content situation.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's very, very explicit. So yeah, those are some of the legends, rumors that were spread because she's a powerful woman, and that's just what happens when the patriarchy wants to discredit a woman.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's not working anymore.
That's right. Well, we still, instead of people spreading rumors about how so this has been going on for millennia.
Yeah.
The way that women are slut shamed and called sex obsessed weirdos and stuff just to discredit them.
Yeah.
That's been happening for millennia.
Yeah.
One of Catherine's nicknames was Messalina, which Messalina was the third wife of the Roman Emperor Claudius, and she was very powerful, but she gained a notorious reputation for being promiscuous, which was not true. I mean, maybe she'd fuck some dudes, but it was basically a smear campaign, and that's where that name comes from, or that nickname comes from. So in literature, to call a woman a Messalina indicates a devious and sexually voracious personality. So this has been happening forever, but now all we do is just call women unlikable.
Yeah.
And give no solid.
Well, we still society still slut shames women.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But usually those women aren't really in power.
Oh, it's the modern day equivalent. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's oh yeah, she's unlikable. I see. Or even frigid. Mm-hmm. Sometimes is the opposite of BB.
Yeah, frigid, unlikable, bossy.
Bossy, yeah.
Yeah. Those are anytime a woman is powerful in power, those are the ways that people tear them down.
Yeah. Fuck.
Because you can't really do the she got fucked to death by a horse strategy.
Yeah. No, not now when there's actual evidence and
there's ways to determine that that's a lie.
Yeah. Confirm. Yeah, not real.
You go on Maury Povich and you take the lie detector test. The lie detector test determined that's a lie.
But we know how to beat a lie detector test. You squeeze your butthole right before you answer.
That's right.
So
you squeeze your anus.
Anus. Oh my goodness, this was very fun.
Yeah, very fun. So, honestly, nothing fucked up about Catherine the Great, in my humble opinion.
No.
The thing that's fucked up is just the way that she was, kind of maligned by other European political powers. This is where all this shit came from. All these rumors about her is the political smear tactics from France and Britain, and all the other world powers were this bitch is getting too big for her britches.
Yeah.
Let's take her down a peg. And yeah.
Oh man, it makes me want to read a book about her, but a really fun, good one. Because
there's some good ones out there, I think.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to find a fun one that's like easy to read, like because it's like a fun, some people just write in a more fun way, but wow.
Yeah, she was a very interesting person in our history. And you guys, there's a HBO limited series coming out with Helen Mirren as Catherine the Great.
Oh, yeah, she's sexy. Helen Mirren is like doing her thing.
I love her.
Oh my
She's
God.
so awesome. So that's coming. I think they're filming it now. So I don't know if it's coming out this year or next, but that's coming.
I wonder do you know if it focuses on like her whole like reign, or like do you know if it's going to be like?
I think it focuses on the latter part of her life where she's while she's like the empress and doing things.
I wanted to know who they would cast as Peter the Third.
Oh, I don't know. I hope somebody really boring and not hot.
I feel like
I don't. Well, and that was the thing, which I know we talked a lot of shit on him, but like everybody was like totally on board for him being overthrown because he was a dick. He was like not a nice person, and
I'm trying to think of like a good analogy for him. He just like sucked. Yeah, like he just wasn't doing anything good for anyone or
for the country.
Or like he just was like, oh, what, I'm just going to like do this today. I don't care. Like just blah. I don't know.
Yeah. Peter the blah.
Peter the blah. Peter the meh. Peter the
meh. Peter the basic.
Peter the blah, 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 blah.
Oh my
God.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah.
She was a bad bitch. I hope one day we have a president that's as cool as she was.
Yeah. Fucking Kamala Harris announced.
Hell yeah.
I'm behind her 100%.
100%.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
See.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
That's all I got. 100th episode in the books.
Oh my God, we did it. Fuck yeah.
We did it. Fun.
What if I like looked down and my microphone wasn't on?
Don't even do that.
No, it's recording. I'm watching it.
I know, me too.
Okay.
Sweet dude. Follow us on social media.
Yes, at DTFU Podcast on all the platforms. You could email us, dtfupodcast@gmail.com.
Our website, dtfupodcast.com. Did you just say that? Or no, you just said the email. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have magnets soon.
Magnets.
Oh my God. For your fridge, for your filing cabinet, for your wherever you want to put it that's metal and that has magnetic powers.
Yes.
They're going to be so cute. Also, we have a Patreon. Go check that out.
Yes.
We have all the content there. It's just, we're doing things, you guys, and you should be doing them too, because you don't want to miss out.
That's right. Episode 101 next week.
Oh my God. I can't even
We're in the
it.
triple digits.
Oh my God. We hit triple digits.
It's crazy.
Trip dig.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Be excellent to yourselves.
And each other.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.